All right, it's easy, and we're back. 2025 was truly remarkable when it comes to copping sneakers. There's so many shoes so many retros particularly that came out that I just had to have. Typically, I'm not a person that sells my shoes often, but this spring I did sell 16, 17 pairs of shoes in anticipation for 2025 and all of the releases that I was going to end up picking up. And I am today going to give you my top 10 pickups of 2025. It was a great year. As a consumer, if you're going to keep bringing in, you got to let go of some as well. So I don't think I'll ever be a person that has 300 pairs of shoes, because I want to use everything that I buy. And long story short, if I got more than 365 pairs of shoes, I can't wear those every day, or not every day, but every year, unless I wear multiple pairs of shoes a day. So I know some people may do that, but yeah, let's go over my top 10 pickups of 2025. I like to usually do no particular order, but I'm going to do an order for you guys, okay? I'm going to do an order, and we're going to start with 10. All right, 10. This one surprised me. It's just, I wanted to get it because I wanted to get something different. I wanted to get kind of a themed shoe. And I kind of liked the first variation that came out of this shoe. I liked the shoelaces and just the style. They came out a few years ago, the first iteration of these, and they look pretty well. Obviously, a few years ago, resale was a lot more in demand. Shoes were reselling for more than they are today. And today, with today's economy, you just don't see that. Had this shoe came out when the previous version did, I think this would have done just as well. But no, I'm not a low top person for the most part. I like Jordan 1 highs more than I like Jordan 1 lows. But my number 10 on the list is the Zion Air Jordan 1 low, Voodoo. Yeah, I got these, and I wore them to the gym a couple times, and I was just like, damn, like I rock with these more than I anticipated. Sometimes as a sneakerhead, you buy a shoe and you're like, do I really like it? Sometimes you don't know until you have them on feet. Believe you me, like sometimes you just don't know. You see other people wear them, you see pictures, and then you put them on your feet and you're like, I don't like them as much as I thought I did. Or you're like, man, these really grew on me. And this is one right here. I never thought that this would make my top 10, but this is a solid shoe. There are some wax laces that came with these, but I tried those on because I like to add different laces that come with the shoe. Like typically I don't buy my own laces and put them in shoes, but these came laced up with these like hemp looking laces. And I was like, well, everybody's going to be wearing that lace. I got to do something different. So I tried the wax laces, and they just weren't hitting the same. These are a great one. The Zion Voodoo. That is 10. All right. Number 9. Number 9 is, for the people who know me, this one's probably going to surprise, and the one after this one is going to surprise because I usually don't buy this brand. But this year in 2025, I know it's been a big Nike and Jordan year with the OGs and retros, but I've ventured off into another style of sneaker, a more casual style of sneaker, a more running type shoe, if you will. So number 9 is the New Balance 991 V2 Catherine, if I'm saying that right. I might be saying her name incorrect. But yeah, this is just a colorway that's nice and chill. You go to the gym, wear these. Just something more subtle, laid back, comfy, and honestly, a color combination that I just don't have. And I love grabbing different color combinations. So with outfits, you can get different shirts off and pants and hats, stuff like that. So I've been loving New Balance. I'm not gonna lie. In 2025, I've grabbed probably 7 or 8 pairs of New Balances, and before that might have had 1 pair. So I've been on a little New Balance kick, and this was one that I got, and it made my top 10. So the only downside I would say to New Balance is the price. As we know, made in America or made in England, and that is the reason why their prices are a little bit higher than some of these Jordans and stuff that are made in Asia. So like these retail, all these shoes I got were for retail or under retail in the aftermarket or retail on the market. I don't really like paying resale, but this retail price, after I got these on Kith, actually, this shoe retail after fees, everything shipped to me out the door, was like $280, which is a lot. That's almost like a resale price in my opinion. So especially for a New Balance. So that's the only thing about New Balance. All right, this next one, number 8, Kobe. The number 8, it's not a Kobe, it's actually, again, a New Balance. And I like what this collaborator has been doing, and I like his music, and it is the Action Bronson 992. This shoe pops. I like shoes. I like subtle shoes, like some of those New Balances, that last New Balance I showed you, and I also like loud shoes that make a statement. When I wear a shoe like this, though, I don't wear too many crazy colors on my shirt and my pants or anything like that. I keep it nice and subtle and let the shoe do the talking, and this shoe talks a lot. I love it. I love the gray tongue, and this is a good one. The Baklava 992 Action Bronson. That is it for the New Balances. As I look through the rest of these shoes, 7 through 1 are they are all Nike. So I did 10, I did 9, I did 8, and now 7. 7 is higher up on a lot of people's lists, I believe. I would say it's probably top 5 on a lot of people's lists, and I've always loved this shoe. I've never had this colorway of this OG Jordan, and it is the black metallic 5s. And this is a great one. It goes with anything. I have another video up that you can watch, and I kind of go over why I think the all black Jordan Retros did so well this year. This might be the one that did, as far as GRs go, this might be the one that did the best. I think my size 12 on StockX on the resale market right now is going for like $430. And that's before all the, fees, shipping, all that good stuff. So luckily I was able to get these for retail. I didn't know that these would shoot up like they did. And that's why I always say, if you like a shoe, I like this shoe, I knew it was coming out, and I was like, I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to get these for retail. Got them for retail on JD Finish Line, exclusive access, picked them up in store. And then the next couple weeks after that, everybody was talking about those shoes. So I was just happy that I didn't pass, because I would have to hit a nice little bet or something, nice little parlay to be able to afford a $500 shoe after fees. So the black metallic 5s. All right, 6. High, like I said, low tops are not my favorite. I like high tops. When it comes to the Jordan 1, I like the high over the low. But honestly, there's no Jordan 1 highs on my list this year. I thought about the Union Jordan 1 high. I do like that, but it didn't make my top 10 because it's so similar to the Chicago. Jordan 1 High that I got a few years ago. So yes, I do like that shoe. I like that I was able to get it for retail, but this one I was more excited for when I got it in hand, and it is because of the fat Nike swoosh. It is the Chicago Low Jordan 1. You're in some crazy times right now, because this shoe you could probably still get right now for retail. And during COVID, this shoe was reselling for boatloads. And something about just the white laces with the white tongue. I like to match the tongue with the laces, and then that fat swoosh. That fat swoosh makes a difference. It covers more area, and I just think it looks better. The skinnier swoosh, when it's so small, it just looks like something's missing. It's not covering enough area. So my number 6 is the Chicago Jordan 1 Low. All right, we are in the top 5 now. Top 5 cops for me. Everybody's different. I know a lot of people are going to have the Nigel Jordan 4 as their number 1. I didn't personally get that shoe, and that's probably why you're going to say I'm making the next comment that I am. I don't think that shoe is a top 5 sneaker of the year, and it's not because I don't have it. It really isn't. If I were to get that shoe and put it on feet, maybe I would like it more than I do currently. It's a nice shoe, but it's just an all red Jordan. When has an all red Jordan 1 been the most wearable, and then when has it been like super popular? And I know there was the all red Yeezy Red Octobers. Those went off. But as far as Jordans go, just an all red Jordan 4, it's a nice shoe, don't get me wrong, but especially with the white laces. With the red laces, it's just too much red in my opinion. But with the white laces, it pops. But I think that is all hype. So number 5, I'm not really, it looks like I like lows, because the last 5 pairs of shoes that I've gone over, 4 of them have been lows. You got 2 New Balances and 2 Jordan 1 lows. So maybe my style is changing as I get older. I don't know. But this one, man, it is a nice story, and it's just a color that pops. I mean, this shoe speaks Nike SB, and it is the Nike SB Rodeo or Tourmaline. I just love that green, and then the brown Nike swoosh, and it's just unique. Like, I would not come up with this color scheme, this colorway. So whoever designed this or made this colorway, big props to them. The yellow with the brown, that's a nice little touch. Yellow, brown, they got a little bit of red at the bottom, and then your turquoise green, if you will, or teal, whatever you want to call that. I don't know. I got this shoe and I was just like, man, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that is 5. Number 5. Okay, 4. Jordan 1 OGs, colorways that he wore, colorways that my father wore, colorways that I saw growing up. These are the shoes that they're the reason why I love shoes. They're the reason why I love shoes. And it is the black and red Flu Game Jordan 12. Man, it's crazy because Jordan 12 isn't my favorite model, but my favorite shoe ever is the cherry Jordan 12. Something about the red popping off the white. Man, I just love that shoe. And I never had the Flu Game pair. And so when these were coming out early 2025, I had to have them. And sometimes I try to get shoes cheaper than sometimes I always try to get shoes cheaper. What am I saying? But sometimes I will get 2 or 3 pairs the weekend of release, and then the people that missed out, I'll sell to them. I'm capitalizing. I will sell to them and then make a little bit money to make my pair of shoe cheaper. And that's what I did with these. I grabbed 3 pairs of these on release day, not shipped to me. So by the time they ship to you from Nike or wherever you get them, people just let them go, prices drop. So nice little trick, if you get 2 or 3 pairs of a shoe that does well and people want, or they sell out on release day, you can sell those, take them to a local resale shop or sell them on like eBay or something like that, and then put that more money towards the pair that you bought. And that's what I did with this one. I think I ended up getting these after selling the other 2 pairs for around like $70-$80. And it was because I got this pair, and then the other 2 pairs I sold for around like, I want to say around like $300, maybe a little bit more. And I just, kind of, adjusting the 2, I was like, okay, well, I got these for like $70-$80. So this is number 4, a shoe I never had and I had to have, because I gotta have the OGs. Number 3. All right, this was one I was excited to get. I was excited to get. A lot of people were excited to get. It is such a neutral colorway. It's a colorway that you can wear with damn near anything. You can wear these with a nice little button-down shirt. You can wear these with a t-shirt. You can wear these to the gym. You can wear these out to a nice little casual dinner date with your significant other. And that is the Jordan 4 Undefeated. And now I'm trying to remember. I think I struck out on Undefeated's that's what it was. So these had exclusive access on Nike sneakers, and I've bought so many sneakers on Nike sneakers over the years. I met whatever requirement it was to get the exclusive access on these, and I was excited, man. I was excited, so I grabbed these retail. Usually, all these shoes I think I've worn more than one time, but this pair, for whatever reason, I've only worn once. And the first time I wore them, I was like, well, I don't know if I want like the orange laces or the black laces. So I just put them both on, took a nice little photo, and then I just went to the gym. Did a nice little lift or whatever, and then it's like I'll decide later on what shoelace I'm gonna go with, and I'm gonna go with the black. The orange is cool, but I don't want to take away from how subtle and relaxed this shoe is. It has just a little bit of hint of orange, and I don't really want to go with the full-on orange laces. So this was a great one. They released on Union's website a few days later, and I was kind of do that method I was telling you about, see if I could double up. It was a no-go. Didn't hit on the Union website. Okay, number 2. This one's going to shock a lot of people. But for me, this Jordan Retro model, and the Jordan 18s are probably my favorite Jordan models, and it's just because they're so unique and creative. The straps, it's just, my favorite colorway of this model is actually the playoff, but this is the Jordan 8 Aqua. So I love the playoffs. I got those, but the Aqua 8s, when they came out, I was like, yes, I gotta have these. And I love this shoe, man. I love 8s. I love the strap. Tinker did his thing with these, man. He really did. He was unique, different. He tried different things with the 2 straps that go over top. So this is my number 2 on my top 10. And then number 1. Number 1 is a pair of OG retros that I've never had. I've had other OG colorways, but I had never had this one. When I was still in school when the last release, or I had just gotten out of college, and I just didn't have the money to buy sneakers. That's what it is. I didn't have the money, and that's probably why I buy all the shoes that I do now, because I'm catching up on when I was younger and I didn't have the money to buy them. So this shoe goes with everything, of course, and so that's probably why it's my number 1. It looks great, and it goes with everything. I can wear it often, and it is the white cement Jordan 4. I mean, you just cannot go wrong with these. I do not double up on any shoes whatsoever. If I do, I'm selling one. I just have too many pairs of shoes to, have multiple pairs. And I'm never going to beat any one pair because I like to wear all my shoes. So, but if there was a pair that I would consider having 2 pairs of, it would be this shoe. And that's why it is my number 1. So that's it. Those are my top 10s. I think on Complex Sneakers, their top 10, I want to say the only shoe that was on their top 10 that I have on my top 10, and these are shoes I purchased, but I think it was the Black Metallic 5. I think that's the only one that was on my top 10 that was on Complex's sneakers as well. So let me know how this list is. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are there too many New Balances? Are there too many Jordans? Is there not enough hype? Let me know. Thank you for tuning in and stay blessed. Deuces.